No. Yep.
I'm good.
Sorry. Yo, what's up, everybody?
Yo.
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 He's a little soft-spoken. We got a guest in the building. Let's give it up for Zion.
Yeah, one time.
Y'all may have seen him before. He was in Jay's second to last YouTube video where he was hooping on everybody.
Man, he's been going crazy. He's really been carrying us in the men's league, too.
Yeah,
really?
He's done good.
Really?
And, one thing, let's clap it up for Lainey. She just got back from a work trip.
Come on.
Going to sit through and help us out with the this podcast today. Got a couple of things I want to ask you, fellas. Number one, the elephant in the room is Game 6.
Let me get my post up first.
Oh, okay.
I think we good. I think we good. Go ahead, do your thing though. You can talk to them. I'm good.
But Game 6 tomorrow night at 7 or 8 o'clock. Who we got? Who you got, Jalen?
Well, I think Game 6 Klay is no longer a thing. I think that's a past time. I think we got to move on and accept reality. So I got the Celtics.
Okay, Celtics Z. Who you got?
I got the Celtics.
You got the Celtics. You got money on them like Dre or no?
No, I don't gamble.
Okay, cool. He's smart man. Smart man. What about you, Jay?
Oh, man, I'm going Celtics, but not because of – I'm going Celtics just because of, like, outside factors. Like them ratings, we need them ratings.
You won a Game 7 for –
What? I got to go Celtics because, I feel like the Celtics got beat up in Golden State.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to return the favor in Boston. So,
okay.
To me, it's just a matter of get the Celtics to Game 7 and let them hoop.
All right.
And that's what I see. You feel me?
I don't know. I'm kind of against Jalen here. I think Game 6 Klay makes an appearance.
Damn, he put it to rest?
Yeah, Game
Tomorrow?
6.
Good luck.
Yeah, what is that, Michael Jackson Jordan?
Tyson, what'd he say?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Same
Game
thing.
6.
Game 6. Anyway, okay, so if the Warriors do come away with this, is Steph, has he put on enough of a performance to be the Finals MVP?
So there's a lot of hoopla going around about Wiggins.
Oh,
He is hooping, and I'm one of them because I'm a hater. So like
hoopla, you heard?
I'm a hater.
See
I
what
kind
he
of
did
don't
there?
want Steph to win Finals MVP.
That's crazy.
Even though like
Why?
But people gotta accept. I'm a hater, but people gotta accept reality.
That's
Steph
crazy.
is averaging 30.
Yeah, I know.
So I know Wiggins, like, yeah, he hooping, but it's because they locking in on Steph, and he's still averaging 30. So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
you gotta acknowledge that.
Yeah.
I don't know. What you think, Z?
I was about to say I agree with that too. It's like I've been hearing about the Wiggins. I seen some posts about it too about like should he get Finals MVP if they win? But I mean,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
Steph.
So is Andrew Wiggins like 2022 version of Andre Iguodala?
Huh, that's what they saying, huh? That's what they saying a little bit,
If you
huh?
think about it, y'all let us know in the chat who you think
That's what they saying, huh?
the Finals MVP is. But I think you got to give it to Steph at this point.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? GP alone. Just for GP alone. General purposes, man. It's like Steph done already proven to me that he's a leader, that he already here, bro. Give him the MVP to put the stamp on this thing if you know what I'm saying, if he wins that. Don't get me wrong, Wiggins is hooping. Shout out, to my guy that you tried to send to the G League one time.
Try to
You
send
know
him
what I'm
to the
saying?
G League.
Overseas, my fault.
Overseas,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
He's back. Maple Jordan. Get that right, Maple Jordan. But when it's all said and done, it's Steph. It's Steph for me too. It's Steph for me too, for sure.
Yeah, I think at this point, for just like you said, general purposes, but he's also been, I guess, the best player in this finals.
Come on, you know that. We know that. Who debating that really?
No, nobody really. Well, Jalen, yeah.
Nah, he ain't debating that.
I'm just hating though.
Yeah. He just going against the grain.
I know what's up at the end of the day, but yeah.
So who do you think scores more points tomorrow, Steph or Klay? Game 6.
I think Steph too.
Steph?
Yeah.
Klay's not that guy.
I think
anymore,
Steph as
man.
well.
You're not. He's not that guy,
And
pal.
It's
Headband.
Ooh, it's the headband.
It's the headband. What the headband doing,
The
Zion?
Will Ferrell headband.
Jackie Moon. He said Jackie Moon.
He said Jackie Moon ain't messing with it, huh? He gonna show up. I would say Steph is still going to be the leading scorer, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we talking that Wiggins talk. We talking that Klay talk. I still think the Warriors lose, but I think we still get a 30-point night from Steph, really.
Yeah.
So, like, Dame, when he was talking about Jordan Poole, was like, I had 45 that night, but we lost.
Yeah.
Like, type deal.
Word.
See, but I'm lame, though, because, like, Klay is coming off a knee injury just like I am. I should be rooting for him. Like, yeah, he gonna drop 30. He gonna do this.
Word.
Like, why am I on that?
Well, y'all want to see Poole take Klay's spot.
I do.
That's what all the young people want to see. Poole just remove Klay.
He's just more exciting to watch right now than Klay.
Yeah, see, I
but
mean,
he's a
the
Steph
young
2.0, though.
I get it. But again, I don't think we gotta go at Klay just like that. Man, I could talk for days.
What's that saying? It's only room for one of us in this town.
Man, I mean, yeah.
But
and maybe there is a
Jordan Poole
move.
ain't no sheriff, though.
Say that.
Jordan Poole ain't a sheriff right now. He's a deputy.
Not to me.
Deputy.
He's a deputy.
Yeah,
right
I agree
now.
with that. He working his way up.
Yeah.
Poole.
You know what I'm saying? Klay got a strap for real. Like,
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
real.
saying?
And
Like,
he's 6'7". You know, Clay's that solid guy. Yeah, he came off an injury, but I mean, he's been the guy that's always been the glue. Like, he's been, I don't even know, like, he's the this to my that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
He's the Klay to my Steph.
yeah.
Okay.
Type deal. But I don't think Jordan Poole fits into that. I mean, I don't know. He's just young.
I give him time.
Do you think he's not? Because you know how the Warriors have like a super team-oriented offense. Like, is Poole too much of ISO? Ha.
I think so, to an extent. I think he takes very bad shots. I think he tries to model his game after Steph, and Steph takes some bad shots. But Steph takes bad shots that he can make. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not saying Jordan Poole can't make those. We did see him hit one from like half court at halftime or something the other game.
Yeah, that was wild.
But I mean, you got to sit back and think too. This guy is coming in. You know, we've all been on a team with that one person that comes in and then shoots it like 30 times a night, and
Man.
you just be looking like,
Man.
bro,
Yeah.
stop shooting the ball. You know what I mean? And I think you can see frustration with Steve Kerr. He's young. I think if you didn't have these other centerpieces around, Jordan Poole's play would kind of affect the Warriors a little bit more than it has. I think you can kind of hide him a little bit because he takes bad shots, but you got Draymond and Andrew Wiggins on the defensive end.
When you win, none of that matters. Everything is only magnified
Facts.
when you're losing.
Yeah.
Facts. Winning heals everything.
For sure.
Promise.
Greg in the chat said,
Yo.
is it going to be the same until next year? To be honest, he's not moving the way he wants to. He took almost 3 years off.
Yeah, he
That's
had
true.
to, though.
That's
he had
true.
to take 3 years off, man. He tore his ACL and then his Achilles. Two tough injuries to come
Come
back
on.
from.
Yeah.
Speaking of, okay, so while we're on the Klay talk, did y'all see this dude, Big Dawes?
Oh,
yeah.
they try to sneak. Yeah.
Why are they trying to ban him now, though? He's been doing that.
What?
He did it back in like 2015. Did you see?
He
you know
been
what I'm
doing
talking
that.
about? Dude, he looks like he looks like a chubby Klay Thompson. Like if Klay had done nothing but eat for 3 years, that's what Klay Thompson would look like. Showed up to the arena in his the warm up.
Yeah.
He got his
the
jersey
uniform.
and his shorts on already, which that should be a red flag for any stadium worker.
Well-
no player is going to show up looking like they getting ready to play the game to the arena.
Yeah.
They open the door for him, and even people are like, let's go get it. We got to get him tonight, Klay.
Yeah.
Man, y'all wild.
Man,
They taking pictures with him. And
Yeah.
stuff. And I was like,
they can't ban him right now, though. He already did it. He's known for that, right?
But
Am I
yeah,
tripping?
lifetime ban. But he spent 10,
Man, that's
he
whack.
spent $10K on finals tickets, though.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Is it worth
hurt.
getting banned for life, $10K? I mean,
No.
obviously based on the content. Yeah, he'll make
Publicity
it
is
back.
crazy, though.
It
He's
is.
getting a lot of eyes right now.
Nah, for sure.
He was on the news.
Yeah, but my thing is, they shouldn't have banned. Like, throw him back in there. He been doing it. He been out there.
And
He's been out there.
in his defense, when he got out there on the floor, he was kind of knocking him
Come
down.
on, what
he,
you
was
talking
letting,
about?
he was
They
letting him
talking about
burn.
put him in for Klay. They gonna put him in for the real Klay. Y'all saying the real Klay ain't ready. They got a replacement right here. Y'all gonna ban him for life.
Yeah, he
Come on,
did.
man.
Yeah, he
Life is
did.
crazy.
They should have done that, but that's also the same dude that went to the hood, right, as a nerd. Didn't
Is
he play
it?
at the park?
No, that's
same-
your guy.
Who?
Tall. Dang, I can't think of his name right now. Tall, white.
No,
got a lot
DC, he
better.
did it for
DC,
sure. But
yeah.
you know more people have done that, I think.
I think he did do it too.
I think Big Dogs did it too.
Yeah, I think he did.
He does have a crazy video where he bought a Lambo cash, all ones.
Oh, that's why. No, hey, ban him though. No, ban him. No, I take it back. He bullshitting. Like, he BSing. Lambo all ones. Yeah, you gotta ban him.
It took him like 2 weeks to get it. Anyway, he got it done. But anyway, I just wanted to see y'all's temperature. I want to get into a. I had a couple of things. I kind of want to touch back on the Anthony Davis talk.
Come on.
A little bit, just because I want to get Zion's take. Do you know what we're talking about? Where Anthony Davis hadn't touched the ball in 2.5 months or whatever is all over First Take. Yeah, we talked about it first.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Shout out to the Walk-Ons, man. We talked about it first. Come on. We got lucky, I guess.
But would you be alarmed if you were a GM paying him tens and hundreds of millions of dollars if this guy that's been hurt for half the season has not touched the basketball at all since April? April?
Mm-hmm. April 5th.
April 5th.
Yeah, that is like you just getting paid to do nothing. Pretty much like
Thank you.
John Wall.
John Wall holding the corner down. That's what John Wall's doing.
That's crazy too. What's going on? What's going on with the pod today?
No. I'm just saying, like, so you're okay with it still? You're still okay with it? Like, nah.
Oh, it's not alarming just yet. Like I said, for me, I'm not really. You asking the wrong person, really. I'm going to say, like, if he don't touch the ball, if he don't shoot, but he's still kind of like lifting or like, bro, he's straight.
Yeah, but even then, you've had your experiences where you've lifted and not shot, and then been like, man, I can't shoot right now.
Nah, for sure, but we talking AD though. That's a pro. That's a real pro. They get into stuff a little different. I just need you to get me a couple shots up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna be. He'll be able to pick up the rock and still be fine. Of course, is it like the most appropriate thing to do? Maybe not because of the season and everything like that. But it's off season. Like, let them chill a little bit. Especially, I think there is some mental blockage there that a lot of people won't acknowledge. But I sent something to Snipe earlier where LeBron was like, yeah, I hear that talk. But understand, once AD is back, we know what he can do. So I got to kind of relax. That's Bron. Bron ain't worried. That's Bron.
You think Bron ain't worried on social media and then he get his other phone out of his back pocket talking to
don't do Bron like that. Don't do Bron like that.
Like this is a red flag. You know, they've been going around a lot on social media. That's a flag for sure.
In the chat, people are saying that the internet bullied him into training again. So literally, as the news broke, apparently he was in the gym with Lethal Shooter.
See what I'm look, that's you. Look. See, now y'all got him in there with Lethal. Because y'all talking about he need to work on his shot, man. Y'all done got him. Oh, okay. Shout out to Lethal, though. Shout out to Lethal.
We want to clap it up for Lethal.
Yeah, y'all done bullied him back. See, man, that's not cool, though.
But at the same time, I make $100 million per contract per 4 years.
Yeah.
You can't bully me to do anything. You can't tell me
That's
nothing.
true, too. That's true, too. But the media is crazy, though. Media is crazy.
I get it. But, like, at the same time, what do you say every time we talk about once you get a little bit of money? Can't nobody tell you nothing.
Word.
Even if your name's plastered on social media, that still rings true, right?
Yeah.
Even if you've won one championship.
Yeah.
Make $200 million over 4 or 5 years, whatever it is.
Well, see, the responsibilities are different. If I get bread, because, like, yeah, don't tell me no, because I'm, like, trying to feed, like it's a collective thing, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's more
yeah.
For AD Ben had money. So, of course, it's coming off as if, like, he's just being lazy when in reality he's doing what people do. They take breaks.
Yeah.
Everybody take breaks. Teachers, we ain't on our teachers, they go the whole year. Yeah. In the summertime, they get a break. Because, yeah, bro, we've been grading papers for the whole year, bro. We need a break.
Over summer, you on the beach?
Yeah, you on the beach as a teacher. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. That's just an example. But I think we're just too hard on the players at times when, like, they are human.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we do need breaks, whether, you know, they admit it or not. But, like, people need some time to chill, bro.
But also at the same time, you have a skill set that you have to maintain and uphold.
That's true.
And if you've been injured and you're not putting in work, your skills you're becoming rusty.
Yeah, for sure.
And like you said, if we having the same conversation in August or September, he'd been off the loud pack. Something ain't right.
Word.
But I want to just ask. I want to hear y'all's opinion because it was floated around, and I was going to try to present it in a different way. I looked at some stats and stuff like that. Anthony Davis right now, I want to hear y'all in the chat too. Is he a Hall of Famer?
To me, yes.
To you, yes.
Yeah. To me, yeah.
Is that okay?
I'm
Zion,
home.
you go home?
I'm home.
Why y'all do it, AD? What AD do? What he do?
So I got both sides of the story. Here. I looked up his career stats. If we look at Anthony Davis's career stats here,
I'm tweaking. Chad, am I tweaking?
they're not.
I said, no, sir. Come on.
I'm taking Charles Barkley over anything.
Oh,
He's a Hall of Famer too.
Yeah, Chuck is a Hall of Famer.
Deservingly so, though.
For sure.
With no chip.
Yeah.
But if
took
we
some
look
BS teams to the finals.
If we look at Anthony Davis' career, oh my gosh, Basketball Reference, please stop tweaking out. If we look at Anthony Davis' career stats here, over the span of he's been in the league 7 years with New Orleans and then 3 with Los Angeles, so 10 years collectively. For those of you that can't do math, he's averaged 23 points over his entire career.
Okay.
Rebounds, total rebounds, averaging 10 rebounds.
It's already a double-double.
Double-double. Okay.
Averaging a double-double.
Then you got a ring, though.
And he adds a ring.
It's the Mickey Mouse joint, though. It ain't like.
I don't understand that. We're not gonna see eye to eye on that. If I promise, if you win the championship in the bubble, you gonna count it.
That's me, though.
Yeah, and that's AD.
I'm counting men's league championship.
My point. So AD, he ain't allowed. They not allowed to count that.
Nope.
Stupid. That's stupid. If I'm grinding, if Jimmy Butler win, is he? Come on.
So does that ring count for Bron then? Bron only got 3 or 4.
Yeah, Bron got 3. My thing is,
so
and I was a Lakers fan at the time, but my thing is, yeah, I'm back with the Hawks now that we like okay, but
the Hogs, okay,
Hawks,
bet.
Hawks.
Okay. My bad.
How you spell that? Yeah.
Anyway, my fault. Thought so.
No, not Hawks, but it's just like you take away that fact of having a home court advantage and playing on road games and this and that, and it's just not the same, bro. I don't feel like it didn't feel like the finals watching it. Like I feel like there's that atmosphere and just everything that goes into it around the city, outside of the game and everything. Like all of that plays a part in the finals, and when that's absent, I just feel like it's
for sure. But check this out: you still gotta lace them up. You still gotta score the basketball. You still gotta run up and down.
For sure.
Give me my ring. I need mine. Right? Hey, come on. I need my ring.
Okay, so to put it in perspective, I'm going to give you the stats of this guy that's also in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Okay. Tell us who it is. I'm not. I won't tell you who it is. Oh, Snipes in the building.
Oh crap.
He said, "Damn, Zion only want to pull up when I leave." That's crazy.
Oh man.
We ain't have enough mics, man.
Oh man. Snipe in the building. Oh shoot.
Okay, so this guy over the span of his career, 7 and 6 is 13, so 13 years.
Yeah.
He averaged 19 points a game. Okay. He averaged 8.5 boards per game.
How many rings?
I want to say 3.
That's tough.
Or
2. Or
That's
2.
tough.
Maybe 2.
What's the time frame? Well, when was he in the league?
From 03 to
Somebody Google that and just slide a text.
No, can you guess though?
I know. I'm thinking.
03?
03 to 2016, 2017.
Oh, that's
3 rings.
I don't think it's 3.
Averaging how many?
19 and 8. 19 and 9. 8
Chris
and a half.
Bosh.
It's Chris Bosh.
Come on, man. I know this. No,
And
relax.
That's crazy because you didn't even look it up. That
I
is
didn't,
Bosh.
bro. That's Chris Bosh. Okay.
Does he have 3 or 2? I think he's got because he won 2 with Miami, right? But he didn't
Yeah.
win anymore.
Yeah, he got
so
2.
So
Yep.
he's got 2 rings.
Yep.
So are we taking Anthony Davis over Chris Bosh or vice versa?
I mean, based off that, I think they both belong in the Hall of Fame. Who am I taking? AD.
I'm taking AD,
But we know Chris Bosh was not a slouch at all, bro. At all.
No, he was
You know what I'm
tough.
saying? But that goes to the potential I believe AD can come with. I think just give him some time though. Real talk.
it's just
He's already at 10 versus Bosh had a 13-year career. He's
So another
well
3.
over 50%.
Well, he did only have 2 championships. That's what people are saying in the chat.
Right.
So
2.
he's one
Okay.
championship off. Do you think he can get another championship in the next 3 years?
No, sir.
Ooh, that's tough. It
AD.
depends on who they pick up. That's
Or
tough.
where he goes if he goes somewhere else.
Jeremy, ask that question.
Lakers got a lot of rebuilding.
What'd you say,
I don't
Laney?
know.
Sorry.
He could leave though.
What question?
How you gonna lead?
Do y'all think Anthony Davis is going to be able to? So Chris Bosh went 13 seasons. Anthony Davis is at 10. Do you think he's going to be able to get to another ring?
Let me tell you this.
I want to hear you talk, man. You mute over here.
I'm thinking about it.
All right.
Anthony Davis is made out of glass. You thump his ankle, he's out for 3 weeks.
Facts.
You punch his ankle, he out for the season.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Okay, it's 4 months.
Okay, so where we going?
So I'm just like,
that's what Hoop just said.
Durability has to do with basketball too. Like as much as it is about
Hoop just said that.
As much as it is about like, skill and what you bring to the court, what you also bring to the court is your durability. That has and there's a luck factor in that as well. Like people like LeBron have been fortunate enough to not have any major injuries, but as much as that sucks, that luck factor of not getting injured, it matters still.
Yeah, that's what Hoop's saying. That's what Hoop's saying.
I've been reading it in the chat. I'll just go ahead and apologize to Andrew Wiggins so Hoop can go to bed. He said it's 4:00. He was waiting on me to apologize about my Wiggins slander. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
And he said he was also waiting on you to buy an Andrew Wiggins.
He told me he was going to buy me the jersey and I would wear it.
Yeah, no, do that though.
But
That'll be all right.
for Klay, he'd apologize.
Yeah, Klay, yeah. Have some accountability. You know what I'm saying?
Hot takes. Klay was definitely wrong on that one.
Sam Lynn in the chat said, but Jalen, there's a thing called bulletproof glass.
Yeah, he's not bulletproof.
Yeah, he might be plexiglass.
He's very, very shatter.
Bend but don't break, but then eventually will.
Yeah.
So
all else fails, he's not going to the Hall of Fame.
I don't know. I wanted to get y'all's take on it.
He's going to the Hall of Fame.
He's going.
He's a Hoffer?
What are we talking about?
He's going, but I'm not watching the ceremony.
It's not that hard to get into the Hall of Fame.
That's okay, and that was my next question. So do we need to up the restrictions or I guess stipulations, whatever? Do we need to up those to get more cream of the crop guys, or should we just let everybody in?
No.
You get one, you get one, you get one.
No, the prerequisites for the Hall of Fame is definitely a little.
It's a little iffy.
It is, because I feel like if you hoop, you can just get in. Like
no, you can't. No, you can't. It's a lot of people that just hoop that don't make it.
Dame is gonna make the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Should he though?
I mean, he made the all-time 75 list. Depends on who retires. It depends on the ballot. We ain't saying he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Okay, so is Anthony Davis a first ballot?
Maybe
Hall
not
of Famer?
first,
No,
maybe
sir.
second.
Second team?
You got to think though. 23-10 in one ring should get you into the Hall of Fame. Seriously. You averaging a double-double over 20 points and win the championship and you can't get in?
That is tough though.
What?
But so we got to numbers never
What you
lie,
need
but
to
they
do
never
to get
tell the whole
in?
story. You got to think about it too. Do the Hall of Fame voters skew the fact that it was the bubble ring and he played with LeBron?
Man, don't do that.
I'm speaking from a hater perspective, like a
way
critic.
to point that out though.
A critic. Sure. You know what I mean? And we know how the voters are. They show favoritism to certain people and none to others.
Yeah.
Do you think ultimately people will look at Anthony Davis and say, hey, he won one ring with LeBron in a bubble during a year where you had a little bit of time off, you started late, or, you took a break, whatever, a year that was just chaos.
Yeah.
Do you think that they may look at that and say, 23-10 is cool, but the ring ain't really valid, so nah?
I'm sure they will.
Really?
What they saying? What's that, Laney?
AD is probably going to get into the Hall of Fame, but he shouldn't have made the top 75 list over Dwight.
Okay. Makeshift 23. I'll
Facts.
reread that in case y'all didn't hear it. AD is probably going to get into the Hall of Fame, but he shouldn't have made the top 75 list over Dwight.
Promise he shouldn't. Dwight took that sorry Magic team to the finals against Kobe.
Dwight is a Hall of Famer as well.
Yeah, he is.
Maybe he doesn't replace Dwight. I think he belongs on the list, but I also think Dwight belongs on the list.
I agree.
I'll say that.
I agree.
It's not a replacement thing. There's room for both of them.
it's-
I think they messed the list up a little
There's
bit.
plenty of old heads in there that can.
You know what I mean? That could maybe slide down, but
the
I don't.
black and white TV players.
I'm not gonna go
Dribble
through
with
the
one
list.
hand,
On the
But
left
it's
side
like-
of the court, right hand.
Patton, Bob Cousys and stuff.
You know what I mean?
That's what my roommate said that all the time. Like, how's Bob Cousy on the list?
You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? Kobe looked up to Bob Cousy, apparently.
No, Dre kind of checked us on that not too long ago. He was like, man, y'all got to put some respect on the older players. And he kind of came with like something. He was breaking down something. I don't quite remember. But my, they're growing on me. They're growing on me. But I will say that Dwight, though, was just so dominant. He belongs on the list.
He was.
Belongs on the list, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Another interesting take here in the chat. Greg says the Basketball Hall of Fame is the easiest one to get into of the 4 major sports.
I think that's true.
Basketball Hall of Fame is the easiest.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because baseball is extremely hard to be consistent in.
Yeah.
Because guys there's always a new pitch. This guy can throw this pitch at this new fast, at this way, make it look this way. There's so much turnover in baseball. You got AAA, single A, double A, all that stuff. Football, it takes one hit. You can either die, get paralyzed, or have a career-ending injury.
Word.
You know what I mean? So it's like you really got to take care of yourself, whereas basketball's, it's a contact sport, and then I don't know what fourth he was thinking, maybe hockey, soccer, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
that's why my son gonna hoop, though, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But I would tend to agree. So I think we need to raise our standards, I think, into the Hall.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you raise him AD, he's not making a cut.
I think he might, but I think, like you said, maybe second or third team.
Yeah.
Or second or third ballot. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily know if he's going to be up there with, he's not going to be up there with LeBron.
Right.
And everybody else to get in.
You know what I mean? It ain't that.
But so while we're talking about the list, I did want to talk. I saw something on ESPN the other day basically saying, actually it was today, it was a list, and Stephen A. talking about it was going to be blasphemous, but he would replace Steph Curry at number 5 over Wilt Chamberlain.
Who was the top 5?
That's what I'm trying to. He said this is blasphemy. Y'all know Stephen A. is a character for the camera. NBA's 75th anniversary team, ESPN's top 10. You got Michael Jordan at number 1.
Okay.
Given. Number 2, got LeBron.
Okay.
Number 3, Lou Alcindor.
Okay.
You know who that is?
Kareem.
Look at Zion.
He'll know. Kareem. Number 4, Magic. Number 5, Wilt.
Yeah.
Number 6, Bill Russell. A lot of old heads. Number 7.
Nah, Pop.
Hey, no. We've had people in the chat talking about
Bill
Bill
Russell
this whole time. And I haven't said shit about it.
What they talking about? What they saying? Don't Bill got like 11 of them hoes? Or 11?
Well, at the same time, there was about 4 teams in the league.
Man, give me my rings.
What?
Y'all keep trying to take people rings away.
Bro, AD is cooking Bill. I don't even mess with AD like that, but AD.
Well, hey.
If AD get Bill out there on that island.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, I feel you.
And circle back. Number 7, Larry.
Yeah.
Number 8, Mr. Fundamental.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Who made this list?
You know who Mr. Fundamental is, Zion?
Tim
Duncan. Come on now. And then number 9, Oscar Robertson, and number 10, Kobe Bryant.
Who made this list?
It's ESPN's top 10 list.
They know they made.
Nah, they just want the publicity. They doing like what I do, just want a reaction.
That's what it is.
I know me when I
Chat,
hear
do y'all agree with that top 10, and do you guys agree with the top 10 list of the 75th anniversary team?
Hoop Army said Steph is not top 5. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Yeah. Huh.
Hoop, I thought you were going to bed, man. Go to sleep over there.
Steph not top 5.
Or you can stay up and keep the chat going.
Is Steph top 5 all time?
I don't know. It's tough.
They be trying to say he ruined basketball.
Did he ruin it, or did he make the game evolve?
He advanced it and ruined it at the same time.
But I
feel
agree.
Like.
Yeah.
I fully agree, because every kid wants to shoot a 3, and now the league is changing the rules so that it's a faster pace, higher scoring, because it gets more ratings. It's more electric. You know what I mean? It's not where you got to really guard somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, think about it too. They were even talking. There was even talk at one point about a 4-point play. They put in the big 3.
Yeah.
So,
shout out Ice Cube.
Yeah, shout out to Ice Cube.
You know what I'm saying?
So we've had a few interesting takes in the chat. Everybody's going crazy after you said do you agree with that.
Okay.
We've had Greg said hell nah.
All right, Greg, give me your top 5 then.
Christopher Simmons said where the hell is Shaq?
I agree.
I was just thinking about that.
I
too.
agree. Shaq's got to be on that list somewhere.
Yeah.
ESPN, y'all.
Yeah.
That's kind
Fire
of
the whole
wild.
team.
Shaq is crazy. Shaq not being on there is wild.
It's wild.
Yeah, fire the whole team.
Then we had hold on, sorry. Tim Duncan should be top 5 to me from Gregory and Armstrong.
Interesting.
Boy,
I think I'm good.
What you drinking tonight?
Yeah.
They did post the clip. Somebody tagged me. Tim had like 20, 10, 10, and 8.
I mean, that's cute.
He also
but
got
like,
ejected sitting on the bench too. That was I remember Joey Crawford was like, "No sir, see you later."
That's wild.
Nope.
Yeah, he did do that though.
No BS though. Me and Jay just watched a LeBron career highlight video. He was getting Tim out of there.
Nah, he was dunking Tim. for
dunking
sure.
on him, and then
No pun.
blocking his
Dunking
blocking
Tim
his
Duncan.
dunks.
Come on. He was dunking Tim. You come on, man. Come on, tell him to wake up. He was for sure.
Okay, so Greg has his top 5 here. You got LeBron. Is this in numerical order?
Nah, probably not.
LeBron, Jordan, Shaq, Magic, and Steph.
Nah,
he says this hurts me as a Kobe fan.
I'm taking Magic out for Kobe, but I do like that though.
Like LeBron over MJ.
I don't think he's in
probably
order.
putting them in
I don't
order.
think it's order. He's just putting them on there.
Maybe though, Greg.
I'm LeBron over. I'm sorry. Fuck that. I'm
Oh,
MJ over
language.
LeBron.
It's a family show. Okay.
I think LeBron's the best basketball player in the world.
Laney said she ain't going for the Bron.
Steph over Kobe. That's a tough one. What do you think? Who you taking, Steph or
I can't
Kobe?
put Steph over Kobe, bro.
Nah, I don't
Not
think
even
I
for
can
like
either.
political purposes. I just literally think Kobe's like that guy.
It's Kobe, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Now,
think I can go step over Kobe either.
I don't want to step on any toes. If the situation were different with Kobe and the way things have ended up, obviously we know what happened. If that was different, you still taking Kobe over Steph, or is there some sort of
I gotta go Kobe.
respect
I
based
get
on
the what's the word? Tragedies skewing type thing.
Yeah.
But nah, because even when Kobe was alive, like I've always had Kobe pretty high. And there's something to people in the league showing so much respect. This is like before he died. Like people were showing so much respect to Kobe. Like, nah, you can't leave him out of this. Like people like AI, Gilbert Arenas, like people who really went to battle with him. Like,
Yeah.
if they're always putting you in these conversations and really feeling some type of disrespect when people don't mention Kobe, I feel like that has like some weight to it.
Yeah.
So we had a donation.
Yeah.
Greg donated $2.
Greg donated $2. We can clap it up
Come
for
on,
Greg.
Greg.
It's an order.
Appreciate you, Greg.
He said it was in order, but I'm gonna be honest, Kobe is my 5th.
Okay.
But Jay, remember what we talked about the other day?
What?
People be putting LeBron over Jordan, but you got to remember Jordan dropped 69 in Jordan 5s.
You know what I'm saying?
Give
man.
Jordan some KD 14s or some KD 15s.
or some LeBrons.
We
really and
was
truly.
talking about that. Like
Jordan
Jordan,
some KDs or some bronze.
very minimalistic when he was dropping them buckets. Very.
Like he was going crazy in 1s and 2s and like them aren't hooping shoes.
Twos
for
is
real.
crazy.
Twos is
I don't
crazy
know
for
if I can
sure.
hoop in some twos.
Man.
And wasn't he like smoking cigars before the game?
Man.
They were
All that.
drinking beer, smoking cigs, and all kinds of stuff.
Gambling, all that.
Man.
What was the story in the locker room? He like walked in and they were like, "Oh, you're going 50."
Yeah,
something
that's
like
what
that,
I'm
and they
saying.
walked
That's what
out.
I'm saying. So
That's
you know,
wild.
well, I mean, if we being real, Steph may not make the top 5, but you know,
I'm gonna call somebody out.
that's a
Snipe,
tough-
if you're
that's-
still here, bro, let us get your top 5, man. You'd be real active if he was here. Get
top
active in the
5
chat.
is top 5 is tough.
Jordan had 18 rebounds with that 69 point. Nah,
Top 5 is tough, bro. That's tough company.
All right, we need Hoop to be our full-time statistician. You know, like at ESPN, they got the stats guy, and they be handing the commentators.
Yeah.
we need Hoop in here, like as our stats guy. He can just pass them to
69 and
us.
18. That is wild.
in-
That's
in
crazy.
5s, bro.
That's wild.
Them heavy boots.
No, yeah, they
5s.
boots. They boots. No, it's OD, really.
This
But-
is a good question from Makeshift 23. It said, can you put a great offensive player who isn't good to great on defense in the top 10? Answer the question, because players that excel both ends should be valued more.
Yes, and that's another thing about Kobe. He's a two-way player. Kobe will sit down on D. Steph, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steph is definitely.
I got Zion killing Steph on the perimeter.
Okay. Look at Zion like, I don't want that pressure. That's crazy.
Excuse me.
Look at Zion like, I don't want that pressure.
Nah, I feel like I can get a bucket though.
You gonna get a bucket on Steph.
Promise you would.
Man, speak up, man. When you talk,
I'm a soft-spoken person.
I know you're soft spoken, but we want to get you out here. We want
Top
everybody-
5 though, I don't think he's in the top 5, honestly.
Who?
Steph.
Steph. I would tend to agree.
Yeah, I don't think he make the top 5, but you know,
Best point guard of all time.
come on to me.
Best shooter of all time.
Come on to me.
Okay, I think if I'm Steph, that's good enough for me too.
Come on, what we talking about?
Christopher Simmons said, "Yo, let's talk about it. Look, who is guarding Jordan?"
Bron. I think Bron.
Younger Bron can.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Another thing we left out. Put him into give him some KDs or some bronze and no hand checking.
They did have it, yeah. They did have
Oh
a
yeah,
hand
you
check.
can hand check. It was legal.
I gotta
Give him no hand checking.
way more physical.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: do you think before the league became a flopping league, do you think young Bron that was 280 pounds at 6'8" would? How do you think he would look in the 90s NBA?
Oh, he would
I ain't gonna
dominate.
lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I hate that narrative when they be saying he wouldn't.
Nah, LeBron, them Cleveland days,
Yeah.
the quick Bron for real. Oh, he can't, in the 90s. What? No, that would be insane, bro. Because he was just as electrifying, and he could just like really board it, really pass it, like really,
right.
He was really moving, bro.
His game really fit with the 90s.
You know what I mean?
He's one that
low key.
He's had to adapt his game and work on his 3-ball and be a consistent shooter.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you look at a more athletic Magic when you look at LeBron in the 90s for a 90s comparison.
Word.
6'8", 280 is crazy.
Man, move though.
With like
out.
a 40-inch vertical. You see,
Man.
everybody's seen the clip where he got the blue jersey on and go and catch that lob.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's wild.
Come on.
To be 6'8", 280 and jump like that. He
Man.
jumping like you.
That is
That's
wild. That's
wild.
scary. That's what I think about when I think about the NBA is how scary like athletes are in general.
Man, you a scary athlete. You can be a
You
scary
really
athlete.
are, though.
Come on.
You just don't know it.
So speaking of Zion, somebody asked Zion, what's your top 5?
Ooh, okay. They put you on the spot.
Man. I mean, I'm
Keep in mind, he's a young kid right now, so he.
Cause what I'm finna say is probably gonna.
No, say your speak
But
your
like,
piece.
to me, I got Jordan, LeBron, of course. Even though I'm a LeBron hater, like I don't really like.
You don't
LeBron.
really
I
vibe
don't
with
really-
LeBron like
yeah,
that?
I don't really like LeBron, but like I
You
would
might
put
make
LeBron
some
in
people
my
happy in
top
the
5.
chat.
I would put him in my top 5 for sure. Kobe is in there.
Okay.
I love KD to death, man.
Come on.
KD is in there.
Okay.
And my 5th. I don't know. I'm thinking about people that just like dominate the game. Like Shaq. Like I feel like Shaq changed the game. Like
Yeah.
For
Ain't
big.
a bad 5.
That's solid.
It really ain't a bad 5.
not a bad
okay,
5.
so you got MJ, Bron, KD,
Kobe
Kobe,
and Shaq.
and Shaq. That ain't a bad 5.
That's a
Bad
starting 5.
That's a good. That's a
Ain't a
good
bad
Gen
5.
Z vibe. 5.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
It is.
Or
it
whatever
is.
generation you are.
No, that's solid.
That's a tough one. That's a good 5.
That's a good 5, bro.
Yep. So okay. Anything else you guys wanted to talk about? Those are my 3 main things I wanted to get off my chest.
So remember what I said last podcast when I brought up how will the media push Brown and Tatum away from each other like they did CJ and Dame?
Yeah.
So is the same thing kind of sneaking in with Poole and Klay?
That's a good question. I have seen a lot of aggravated Klay Thompson reactions whenever Jordan Poole takes a awful shot.
Yeah.
But I think that's based off the fact that Klay knows how there's that, I can't think of the word, but there's that protocol, pedigree, tradition.
There you go.
That's it right there. That warrior tradition. We move the ball fast. Yes, Steph's an outlier. He's going to take his bad shots if he wants to.
Yeah.
But if he's hit 5, let him shoot the 6th, no matter
Okay.
where it's from.
Is it a Go ahead. I'm sorry. I cut you off.
But I think Klay is he understands the game. He's been in it longer than Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
So he's got to be frustrated when somebody comes in and tries to kind of, I guess, cop somebody else's swag, but not necessarily do it at the level that person is doing it, i.e. Steph Curry.
Especially because remember that point I made with like how Tatum is getting all the media attention over Jaylen Brown. Mm-hmm. It's like Poole is getting all the media attention right now. They ain't talking about Klay.
Rightfully so.
For sure. But does that push them apart? Like,
yeah, it can, but it just comes down to it. It comes down to what they want to do, bro. Because as much as we want to dig deep into it, if it gets there, then cool. But if not, then I see it as more like a big brother, little brother type thing. Mm-hmm. Like if you take a bad shot on the court, like the other day when we was hooping, I was like, bro, swing that.
Yeah.
That don't mean I'm mad at you. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But it's like there is a point in time where you might bump heads with somebody on the court because again, to y'all point, that ain't how you do things.
Right.
That's almost like some big brother, like, let me sit him down to show him, like, he got to swing that right there. Mm-hmm. It's a little more ISO ball with Poole. I do think there is something to the narrative that Klay is always frustrated with Poole, and Poole may be sneaking up on his spot. But when you get a ring, no none of that, hey, I think you can, you good then, you feel me?
It changes a lot. Winning heals everything.
And on the flip side of that, I think there's going to come a point if they don't get rid of all of them that when it's time to go deep into the bench and you look for like another 3 to 4 players that you can call on, like Poole, Kuminga, Wiseman.
can they pay all of them though, bro? If they all hoop, they're not
not anything crazy, but I think with the Warriors, if there's a team that can get people to buy in and not be like paid a tremendous amount, it's that team.
Yeah, and you got to think, too, these guys, like you named Jordan Poole and Jonathan Kuminga, I think, based on
Moses?
years in the league, they're still in rookie contract.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they're restricted free
Yeah, they
agents.
are.
You win one, you get that little itch. You know what I mean? So you want to get back to that. Now it comes down to what type of person are you?
Exactly.
Are you greedy
Exactly.
or do you like to win?
Exactly. Because then if you get the one, then you can bounce, and that's when the issues can start.
Right.
You feel me?
You look, I ain't trying to be a hater. You look at what Kyrie did.
Yeah.
Won a couple. I'm out.
Yeah.
I can go do this on my own.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing. KD kind of did the same thing.
Yeah.
In a way. KD, I think, came there to see what the tradition, the win it, what it's like to win and how you take a team to win. And then I think he tried to replicate it. We talked about it on the previous podcast where he didn't know it was a mistake and it ended up being a mistake.
Right.
Before we get too far off, we had 2 donations, one from Reggie Hall and Daryl Dean.
Who was that? Appreciate you, bro.
Reggie said LeBron in the 90s is Scotty.
He a little better than Scotty. But Scotty-esque. Like, he's going to bring some of those Scotty qualities.
Yep.
But with that rock, he's just a little better than Scotty.
He is.
You know that. You know that.
And then Daryl Dean said LeBron the greatest point guard, no magic politics, no point guard.
Okay. I mean,
Over Steph.
I mean, not to me, no.
Sure, pal.
But like, you know, I get where he's going.
Steph is a scoring guard. Scoring
I get
point
where he's
guard as
going,
far as
though.
maybe like a true point guard, I guess. But he's 6'8". He's always been a small forward.
Yeah.
He's a ball dominant small forward. Yeah, okay, we'll take it. Yeah, we'll clap it up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That work over here. Okay.
But yeah, so back to that point, I think it just kind of depends on your character as a person.
Does, though.
Do you want to win one and then go get paid 50 over 5? Or do you want to win another ring and potentially make 20 over 5?
So one thing you do have to consider too, just like as human beings, you feel like, oh yeah, if I get 30 million right now, I'm set. You're gonna get that 30 million and get around people with 80 million and get around people with 100 million, 250 million, and you're like, dang, this 30 million ain't enough. Like, we just always crave more. So it's easy to say with these NBA players, like, oh, you're making so much money, like, you could just settle in and just be straight with that. Nah, like, when you get to that point in life, like, you just naturally you crave more just because you're around more. So you that hunger never stops as far as wanting more money. So that's why people don't really just settle like, oh yeah, this is enough for me.
No, for sure. No, there's some truth to that.
Yeah, I don't know though.
They saying Jordan Poole got 2 years left though.
Yeah, so he's got a little while to sit down and kind of learn. But I'm not trying to be a hater. Jordan Poole is not that Kyrie guy where he can go leave and do it on his own right now.
I don't think so either.
And I think it's going to take a while for him. I think Jordan Poole is an electrifying scorer, i.e. a C.J. McCollum type player.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll ever – obviously, he may win one based on the situation he's in. I don't think he will ever be a Ja Morant, a Steph Curry.
Yeah.
You know, Devin Booker, like these type of dudes that get that championship pedigree or that's their expectation. I don't think Jordan Poole will ever be that type of player in the league.
Like on his own team?
On his own team, yeah. He may be a Jaylen Brown where it's all talk of, you know, he plays on this team, but can he get it done by himself? Can he be a legit first option?
Yeah.
He may get that kind of speculation and be like, okay, it's Jordan Poole, though.
Word.
You know what I mean?
I think it works out for him right now too, man. Because again, like a lot of that pressure is not on him like that. He still has the ability to learn while he's there, and he's growing, bro. He's growing. Each game, I feel like he's trying to do something to help his team. Whether that's a crazy shot that goes in, that sparked the Warriors right there. Come on, like little stuff like that. I mean, cool, but it's like those type plays really do help, bro.
He just got to the league, so it's
you know what I'm saying?
That's true. Okay, so I want to ask y'all this. I just had this thought. Let's say you hit a big shot like that going into halftime. Would you rather him hit that at halftime or like going into the fourth quarter? Or you know what I mean? Or say you hit it at the quarter break first and second. Would you rather hit it then or at halftime? Because at halftime you hit a big shot like that, now you're gonna go sit for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know. No, yeah, I need it right into the next quarter.
Yeah,
sure.
I agree.
Yeah, let that momentum roll over.
I agree.
Halftime is like, yeah, it's still another half of basketball. Sure, I did that, but it's like, damn. You get a little more confidence when and it's like, I'm going right into this next quarter.
Yeah. Like, hey, let's keep it rolling. We on the ass. Like,
and you like, there's something to having to quickly move on to the next play. Like if you're going right into the next quarter, when you got the whole halftime to sit, like, dang, I really made that.
Yeah.
Like it could kind of mess you up going into the next quarter.
Yeah.
Because when I got my first dunk, like in high school, I played. It was right before halftime too. I played like crap the rest of the game because I was just thinking like, damn, I finally got my first dunk. Like,
a little sidetrack there. So, that's tough. So I think Sam said it in the chat, but he said that Jordan Poole is going to be like a Brad Beal equivalent scoring wise.
I like Brad Beal.
Beal averaged 30.
I like Brad Beal.
He said he's going to be Jordan Clarkson type with a Brad Beal ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not bad.
I'm about to say that's pretty.
Ain't bad?
That's not bad.
I like the Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah. I do like that.
That ain't bad.
Jay Clark can go.
He can.
And then Greg said Jordan Poole is going to be a more advanced Jamal Crawford. I don't think the handle like that, Greg.
Not quite, but like
scoring wise, not
yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
But not quite. But it ain't. It's in the same. It's cut from the same cloth. Believe it or not, Jamal just got a little more. He just got a little more left and right to his. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Poole was kind of a little more. It's a little more slippery.
Right.
You feel me? So same cloth though.
Yeah, I agree. So Hoop is still active. It's probably now 5 a.m. over there. You need to get some sleep. But he said, good question for the squad. What decade do y'all think has the best team? Personally, give me the 2000s. A can of whoop ass for everybody.
Let me hear Zion in that first. This right here.
Decade.
This one right here. What decade do y'all think has the best team? Personally, give me the 2000s and a can of whoop ass for everybody else.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie, the 2010s might be my favorite.
I kind of want to lean that way too, low key.
Yeah, it just depends on how patient you are. Because the 2000s was you got to have a center. You got to have a power forward. Both can play back to the basket.
Lakers was crazy then.
They were.
Lakers were crazy. Lakers were crazy.
I don't know why.
Zion said 12 to 15.
I don't know why.
12 to 15.
I like that too.
2012 to 2015. I agree. 2016 was the best year in sports.
Think so?
Yes.
Somebody else said that to me before. I think maybe it was you.
2016, bro. You have no idea how much stuff happened in 2016.
Year. Maybe you did say that.
Let me read it off. Y'all go ahead and speculate on.
Maybe you did say that. Y'all not taking the Bulls though? No Bulls. 96 in them.
Well, one, I wasn't alive to watch it, so I can't. I literally can't go.
Nah,
I literally can't say any era before 2000
with the Last Dance. I mean, you did.
I didn't even get to finish what.
Where my Bulls fans at, man? Where my Bulls fans? What y'all thinking? I mean, 90s wasn't bad. I feel like people just want to hate on the 90s. The 90s wasn't a bad time.
It wasn't, the fashion was nice and all that, but hooping,
It was a lot tougher basketball, that's for sure.
it was. I don't like tougher basketball, though. Like, can we just hoop? Like, why you got to cut me out the air?
If you look, that's a good point, too.
Crazy.
But I think if you look at older basketball, you see more of a team sport, ball movement.
Come on. That's true, too.
Like, why was ground Air Jordan a thing? Like, that's crazy, bro.
Well,
that was literally, like, the theme of the Pistons. And, like, they was pushing that. Like, if they had Instagram back then, it would have been them. But, like, they was putting up posters and all that ground Air Jordan. Like, that's so if he go up, you just going to clip him. Not go up and try to block the dunk. Clip him.
They said they got to do what they got to do.
Make him lay on his neck, paralyze him. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of wild. I mean, okay, so here's what happened in 2016. Alabama beats Clemson in the national championship game. Yeah, okay, Nick Saban wins one, but it was 45-40.
Yeah.
I believe it came down to the last 2 minutes. So
yeah,
that's tough. Peyton Manning wins a Super Bowl. It goes out on top. He retires.
I do remember that.
Yep. Chris Jenkins, Villanova,
hit that bull crap.
After Marcus Page's
hit
crazy
that double clutch joint.
Yeah. After Marcus Page's crazy double clutch.
I remember that too.
I don't care about soccer. The Warriors won 73 games, and we know how it ended up.
Yeah.
LeBron and Cleveland turned it around.
Yeah, 3-1.
Yep. Usain Bolt had some spectacular moments. I think that may have been a year of the Olympics. And then the Chicago Cubs win their first World Series in 108 years.
Wow. Okay.
Summers 18 was a great year, though. Music-wise, sports-wise, all that.
So that's sorry.
I think it was you that said that. Like, no, 2016 was the best year ever.
2016 was crazy.
That's what's up.
2016 was crazy. Okay, so
everybody's agreeing on the 2000s, huh?
Yeah,
pretty much saying
Hoops in the chat saying you had mad options: Nash, Kidd, CP3, Kobe, D. Wade, Carter, McGrady, Iverson, Braun, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Tim Duncan, Dirk, Garnett, Weber, Shaq, Dwight.
That was some nice. Yeah, now that's my era. Don't get me wrong.
A lot of those guys though carry over into the 2010s.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's
don't get me wrong. Them times were Those times were nice for me.
To me, it's between the 2000s and now, honestly. I like basketball now, bro. It's so exciting to watch basketball now.
Yeah, I feel like no cap, though, the 2000s brought the most balance.
You see what's crazy? You say it's more exciting to watch. It's boring for me.
Really?
Watching the NBA is boring. Everybody shoots threes. Like, there's no – I enjoy it. Like I said, I enjoy watching the guys like the San Antonio Spurs, the Golden State Warriors.
Dallas Mavericks.
The Dallas Mavericks, of course. And then even the Bucks, the way they move the ball. I enjoy watching that, but I'm not going to watch Sacramento and Cleveland.
You're a legit coach, though.
Yeah.
Like a legit coach.
But
I do appreciate that a little.
Yeah.
More.
Skill is at an all-time high. Like, it's skill and bounce is at an all-time high. Like, you got people that's been on Vertimaxes since like the upper times in middle school and high school. It's getting crazy. Like, John Morant be doing some crazy dunks, bro.
But
you're right.
You also had Donovan Mitchell too before he got kind of hurt as well. He was a little more electric. Yeah. Kobe donated and clap it up for Kobe, and said 2016 was Kobe's farewell tour as well.
Yeah. I can't argue that. I can't argue it.
Man has 60.
Come on, that was wild. That was wild.
And they got the come from behind lead. That was crazy. That was tough to watch.
I think the 2000s. I think they're right though. I think it brought the most balance. Players obviously weren't the most skilled, but there wasn't a crap ton of fouling either. I think it just came with something that was just like a blend between the two. You know what I'm saying? They didn't shoot the 3-ball a lot, but they weren't foreign to the 3-ball.
Right, and you didn't have the whole narrative of the big three.
You know what I mean?
Until you get
about 20
KG, Ray, and Paul Pierce.
I like that, because I'm not a big fan of like super teams though, and the league was more balanced back then.
I ain't gonna lie, T-Mac and Yao when they did that though, bro, I was so geeked at school, bro.
That was wild.
What? They were dunking, but bro, that was like some good times for me. I'm a rock with that. Bro.
You still got was it you that told me the T-Macs were still some of your favorite shoes to hoop in?
Come on.
I think it was you and Sam too.
I love those.
Zion, what's your favorite shoe to hoop in, bro?
That's a great question.
I really don't have one. The one I probably hooped in the most, like as far as like a brand, would be like PGs. Like,
come on,
I've liked every PG I've hooped in.
Come on,
really?
that make a. He kind of moved like PG with bounce.
No,
he kind of got the. He
that
got
is true.
Low key.
That is true. He does
low key. You know what I'm saying?
The lowest of keys.
You know what I'm
saying?
PG still crazy. You know Zion. You know.
You
my dog.
We working on it, man.
PG OD.
That's why we in the gym.
Trey Hart,
that.
Trey Hart's in the chat, says Donovan Mitchell was spotted out with Jimmy, and the next day in the gym with Bam. What y'all think about him potentially being on the Heat next year?
Come on.
So is it said and done, set in stone? We think he's
I
going to
hope.
Miami?
I feel like he's a good fit for Miami.
Come on.
They need another shot creator outside of Jimmy.
So
Yeah.
okay, so then
That's a nice squad.
Back to what we talked about. Who's the better player on that team?
Jimmy
for sure.
So Jimmy's going to be the best player on a potentially
found somebody.
championship team.
Yes.
And we found somebody. I think he's better
So
than
we
Donovan
proved
Mitchell.
what
Am I
we
bugging,
said in the
Chad?
house
He's a two-way,
video.
too.
So
Am
we
I
proved
bugging?
wrong what we said in the house
Come
video.
on, Heat. Nah, Heat get that. No, that's really nice though. Seriously, they were one player away.
They are, and you think he's that player?
I think he can be. I was hoping more for a more dominant big, but I like that too.
Like who though? Dominant big wise.
Well, how far can I stretch it? Pause. That's crazy. but if we that's OD. But if we could take it there, he might not be the best player on his team, Jimmy. That is. I mean, work out something, get him beat. Work out something, get him beat.
I feel he ain't letting him
today's
go.
role as a big.
He
though.
does. He does.
You don't need this anymore in the league. You don't need this.
He does. But I'm saying, I liked Embiid and Jimmy Butler together. I forgot who I was just talking to about that, but they gave up on that team a little too soon, man, and they went with Tobias over Jimmy.
You just said that like a couple days ago.
And I've been meaning to talk about that with y'all, man. But I think, Jimmy Butler, if he was to team up with somebody like Embiid, I think that would help him a lot.
That would be kind of tough.
But this is still good because, again, they were one player away. So that occasional 15 to 18 that you can realistically rely on, bro, relieves a lot of pressure for star players. Seriously, bro. Come on.
I mean, you look at Bron.
And you know Spider gonna do that.
Yeah,
so
easily.
it's like easily. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, there was a good question here.
I think they done with Oladipo. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
Somebody asked, do you think Chris Lake's height will be a big factor in where he goes in the draft?
He's not getting.
He's getting He's in the draft board.
He can get signed, but he won't get
I was about
drafted.
to say,
I don't think he'll get drafted. I love Chris. He's a good kid, but I just think too many odds are stacked against him him to be drafted.
Man, I think if
I
they
think
give
he
him a
has
shot, he gonna go
intangibles.
crazy.
I think he has intangibles.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he sucks, but what I'm saying is like we said the Hall of Fame talk. The outside world's gonna look and say this kid is like 5'8".
Until he start pulling up.
That's a stretch.
3.
You think 5'8's a stretch?
I met him for the first time like ever in life, and I looked smooth over his head. I swear to God, I did not know that was
you
him.
He
are,
can
what,
shoot it though.
6'8"?
Yeah, I'm 6'8".
Okay.
He can shoot
He
that
can
though.
shoot it. He can shoot it.
I don't think a lot of people know that. He really got a strap though.
Yeah,
he
I
really
think,
got a strap.
I think he forced a lot at Arkansas based on trying to get his reps up.
He really got a
I
strap,
don't think he
though.
really had a consistent spot within the offense for him.
Yeah, he was
to-
getting thrown in the game at weird times too. Though I
That's-
feel like
that's
his
my
role
point.
should have been a little bigger though.
That's my point.
He can shoot that joint, man.
Why did he leave Miami?
I don't know.
I still don't
He was
We
like
gotta get him on the pod.
He's like in the
I think he was
top
grad
25.
transfer.
Was he?
He grad
Oh
transfer.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He grad transfer.
We'll get him on the pod. Holla at life.
Yeah, Hoop. We can talk about Christian Wood to Dallas.
How you feel about that?
I mean, I think it's a solid pickup. I
too.
think they really and truly. People may look at it and be like, "Man, they gave all this up for Christian Wood," but I think Mark Cuban's thinking, "Give me somebody cheap, i.e., the draft pick, so I can potentially pay and keep Jalen Brunson."
There you go. There you go.
So
There you go.
I think it's a solid pickup.
Exactly.
I think was he kind of a slasher type? I hadn't really watched much of his highlights. I know he
4
was going
5
off.
hybrid.
Okay,
Put on the floor. Gonna get you some boards. He talks a lot. Perfect for Luka.
great for Luka.
Perfect for him. They gonna both be talking that cash. I think real man on some real stuff. I think his potential, his upside is like amazing as well. And I think what Dallas gave them ain't missing too much. You think who else they still got? They still got
Timmy.
Come on.
They got Tim Hardaway.
They
They're
gave
gonna
up
they're gonna have,
Boban, your guy, he making commercials.
yeah,
Let him do
they,
his, yeah, he
State Farm.
For real, yeah.
use
looks
use
great.
the coaster.
You know what
You
I'm
know?
saying? Looks great on TV. Yeah, go over there with him, chill with the Rockets. You chilling with the
Yeah, but also at the same time, that was like Luka's very best friend.
It is
because they could talk shit to each other in the same language. You know what I mean?
for sure.
Like
You my
on some-
best friend.
like
I
on
call
some-
you all the time.
Like facts, like Bron and D Wade type deal.
yeah.
You know where like
Yeah.
Bron
Do what you gotta do.
transitioned off.
You know what I'm saying? It's about that time. We got to get Luka some type of, just like big 4 or 5 guy that can kind of be a hybrid to help him out in
Right.
certain situations.
Because Dwight Powell does what he can, but I think
It's
he's,
Dwight
if he's a
Powell.
little right, if he's a little more dynamic, he's no Dwight Howard. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's Powell.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So
Exactly.
Can I ask y'all a question?
yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
I feel like this is tougher than you think, so think about it. But are you taking Poole or Brunson?
I think I'm taking Brunson.
I'm taking Bronson. It ain't that tough for me.
Yeah, I don't. Zion, stop! Oh, you about to be over there
I
sleeping.
like Poole, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
like
Why
Poole.
though? Why though?
They see the game different than us. They're a little younger though.
Yeah.
I like Poole.
Yeah, see, that's cool. Get on that island with Brunson and then
Yeah.
what? Brunson wild with
He
the
is
rock.
tough, though.
He also is somebody too at his size that takes advantage of a post up as a guard.
Yeah.
I think a lot. He did it a lot in Villanova. That's what I think put him kind of on that map of like, okay, this guy can. He's a little more versatile than we thought. You know what I
Word.
mean?
He's crafty.
What they saying?
Super crafty.
He's crafty. I gotta go Bronson, man.
Yeah,
I gotta
I
go.
think I'm taking
His
Brunson.
game is just a little more sustainable right now. That pool party stuff, cool until you drown. You know what I'm saying?
Till you do it.
Yeah, and then you ain't swim back up.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. He's
you gotta have a
exciting for
lifeguard
sure.
on duty for the pool party.
You know what I mean? Sometimes the most exciting ain't always the best move. You
Right,
know what
right,
I'm saying? Bronson, hot, bucket. Excuse me, bucket.
And that's a great point because you said they see the game different.
They see
It's
the
more
game a little
exciting
different.
for them to see. It's more exciting for him to like cross, you know what I mean? Like slow to quick tween, cross back, step back, shoot some, and then run off. But it's more cool for me.
And me too.
To see Jalen Brunson like back somebody down and then throw like a little crazy bounce pass to a dunk, or like catch it at the top of key and swing that one more time, or catch it and knock it down. Like
Word.
See, we youngest, we just like exciting basketball. Like I get it, you know. I'd rather see some. I'm not gonna lie, like it may sound crazy, but I would rather see somebody drop. I would rather see somebody drop 15 points with like some crazy dunks and some nice threes than somebody drop 40 off of like one dribble pull ups and
I can't
you know,
agree with
like,
that one.
You rather watch somebody ISO it out?
I'd rather see somebody get the 40 ball.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
I like simplified basketball.
I'm not 15, but like 25 over 40.
He trying to raise it now.
Yeah, like I got 15 is crazy.
15
15 is crazy. 15 is crazy. But like 25 over 40. Like
Man, what?
just
Give me
like
the
it.
40
I
ball.
just
I
like
don't care
seeing
how you
highlights.
get it. Yeah, I feel you, but
Yeah.
for me,
And see, it's more exciting for me to be like, sit there and watch somebody pass it like 7 times. Be like, damn, they moving that thing.
Moving,
right
yeah,
now.
I do like ball movement though.
Yeah, I like that too.
yeah.
It's crazy. And it's funny how we've kind of gone away from like an ISO league now to more of like you got to be real successful to move the ball.
That's why James Harden's struggling.
That's true. That's true.
Gotta
That's the patch.
Update your game.
Yeah, they patched
He
him.
got kind of chunky too, though.
Mellow too.
Damn, he got he'll be back off season.
I don't know. He may get out there and hang out with AD.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's what he be doing.
That hurt.
anyways. He
They're gonna be on the beach. He
Y'all
gonna be on
done,
the beach
y'all done
sipping.
pressured AD to get back before he was ready. Then
But okay,
he gonna be hurt again. Y'all gonna be like, we can't be healthy. What we supposed to do together? The Lakers show is over.
so
Y'all forcing him out there. He ain't ready to go yet.
but here, so I had a point and I lost. Damn it.
Sorry.
I hate when that happens. But
Force my brother out there. He ain't ready.
okay,
how you get hurt.
here was my question. Did they really pressure him, or did he get in the gym because he kind of knew he was messing up?
Combination.
You
More
know
pressure
how,
though.
You know how like if you had a job and you do something, you think either like, man, my boss ain't gonna really mess with this, or like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just kind of cut this corner real quick and hope I don't get caught.
It's combination.
So do you think AD got in the gym because like, oh yeah, let me quit tripping real quick and get back as to what I'm paid to do?
I mean,
Or do you think he was like, man, everybody on social media in my DMs and my name all over First Take. I need to get back in the gym.
I think it's both of those. I think they work hand in hand. I think you get enough pressure, you start feeling bad enough and like, okay, maybe they right. Maybe I do need to get in there and really lock in. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we are human. I know when people used to be on me about, man, Jaden fell off. Jaden, I'm like, what? I feel better than ever.
Right.
Let me go prove this. Now I'm dribbling hard with you. Clay, come here. 6 a.m. Meet me at the gym.
Right.
It's like now, cool. Is it sustainable though? Because now we getting up at 6, but I'm forcing the issue because now I'm going out here dribbling half sleepy. I ain't had no Pop-Tart or nothing.
Right.
You feel me?
Okay. I was just
You know
about
what
to
I'm
ask.
saying? S'mores.
Okay, all right.
Come on. Nope.
Solid.
S'mores. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Strawberry.
Thank you,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, sir.
Then I put in the toaster. They pop right up. I used to get them to school and go hoop.
I go microwave, but yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
s'mores is the best.
they don't
one.
hurt.
You
Like
know what I'm saying? I
I,
used to get it.
Ah.
I'm out. Shout out moms
Y'all
if she
like
watching.
crunchy Pop-Tarts.
She used to thought the brown sugar. My mama put the brown sugar in the toaster. Have
brown
them ready
sugar's
for
crazy.
pop up. We was out the door.
wow.
box.
Gone.
Speaking of moms, Clay's mom is on.
Oh,
the
God.
chat.
Oh hey, hey, what's going on, moms?
She also asked if you just cussed and you did. So clap it
I
up.
did. We can clap it up.
sorry,
We can
yeah.
clap it up.
I'm trying to work on it too. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Bree's in the chat.
Bree in there. Hey, shout out to the sis.
What's up, Bree?
Also, Hoop, I do have the PJF program. I would recommend it. It does actually. You got to be patient. It's the jump program that we were going to be on.
Word.
We got to get on that.
You
But
know what I mean?
You
See,
waiting
they
on
got
me.
AD doing that. AD doing the
wait.
jump program. Y'all got it, man. Come
Y'all
on.
waiting on me. Sorry. But yeah, I mean that was really all I had to say to get off my chest.
Let me switch the focus just for a little bit.
All right,
I kind of
change
want to talk
gears.
to Zion and get you guys more familiar with who he is and where he's headed. So, you know, just for about 5 minutes or so, I
No,
just
you're
kind of,
good.
you know,
Yeah, go ahead.
wanted
Let's
to
talk
ask
to
a couple
him.
questions.
He
Zion,
ain't talked all pod.
yeah, I got to put him on the spot real quick. Can you let us know about your basketball journey? I do think there are some people who can learn from your journey. You know, talking about going JUCO. You know, talking about where you are, your work ethic. You told us the other day that you had 3 workouts. I didn't like that because you were still cooking us. You know what I'm saying? I felt some type of way. You had 3 of them. So I was like, this guy's really good. Let's get him on a pod. If you can just kind of briefly explain like your journey and what you're looking to accomplish, that would be great.
Okay. Well, first, to be honest, I didn't take basketball serious. I was a junior in high school. Like, I was a big baseball guy. My whole family.
Really?
And my dad got
He
drafted. My uncle got drafted.
Damn, that's tough.
He got the lever, bro. 6'8". Can you
Yeah.
imagine a pitcher?
That's
why
tough.
most pitchers are tall. They got that long follow through.
I want to get you playing baseball though.
My
Yeah,
fault,
yeah,
my
sorry,
fault.
Zion. We get excited. We already excited.
I got
Baseball.
sidetracked. Baseball. Well, we like baseball. We're baseball guys.
Word.
So.
So after that, like I decided to take it serious because I was getting I felt like I was getting too big for other sports. Like I had a 7-8 inch growth spurt in the summer. So
Damn.
like, I was like,
I
you
wish
know,
I could have got that.
What?
yeah. So I
ain't got that yet.
You still waiting?
Well, I'm still waiting on that. Time's up. My mama like, time's up. All right, sorry, bro. Go ahead.
What Snipes say? You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
But I ended up getting a scholarship to a JUCO in West Memphis, Arkansas. It's called ASU Mid-South. It was a D2 JUCO.
Yeah.
And I redshirted a year, and then I played, but I didn't have a very productive year. I think I averaged maybe like 3 points a game, but I didn't really get the opportunities I felt like I was deserving.
Yeah.
So I transferred during the COVID year. That was like right when the COVID year started. And I transferred to Southeastern Illinois. They in a solid conference with, I don't know if you ever heard of John A. Logan. Y'all ever heard of Jay Scruggs?
Oh, yeah. I know
went
him.
to John A., so it's like in the same conference with them. But like before I ever got to school, they canceled the season. They got rid of basketball as a sport, and they turned it into
COVID
club.
thing.
No, it was like basically like that was a reason for them to get rid of the sport.
Okay.
So like they used that as a reason. So I was kind of sitting out during the COVID year. So I moved up here. I started working out, and then my coach, his name's Scott Egger. He used to coach at Murray State. He's a JUCO coach in Eastern Oklahoma State is where I just came from.
Yeah.
And he was at the rec while I was working out, and I think I did like a little behind the back move on the cone, and then I just went in like windmill, and the ball spiked off the ground, went up in there, and he came over there, was like, "What's your name?" And I was like, Zion. So he was like, "I want to talk to you." So about the day after, he had offered me like a full ride to come over there and hoop.
That's dope.
That's dope. Is that the dude that was ringing your phone about art?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
Yes, he liked art too, for sure.
Yeah, he liked art. I don't know why art didn't go, really.
And that's every kid's dream to get picked up during
What?
a workout. Remember we used to be in the driveway, a car come by, you
Man.
try to show out. You never know who in that car. You think it's a scout. I used
That's
to go crazy.
dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. How was your year there, though?
I think I finished like 14-8, 14-9. I mean, I shot like 56 from the field.
Tough.
Almost 40 from the three. 70-ish from the free throw line. It was an okay year, but JUCO ball is so different because like on the D1 level, I feel like your touches are like predicted for like your touches for the game start, and so like JUCO is like everybody trying to get it. So we had a lot of issues with guys taking bad shots, being selfish, stuff like that. But I always been like a team player, so I mean I could have went for 30 a night if I wanted to. But it's like I was more focused on winning, where I feel like everybody else was on the same page.
Come on, that's maturity.
Yeah, and that's the problem with JUCO, man. Everybody trying to make it out.
Yeah,
trying to make it out. So they got to try to make a name for themselves each and every night. You don't get that experience of playing on a high level team with guys that can either know their role or be in a position where the coach can sit them down until they know their role.
Yeah,
and so yeah, that's super commendable, man. And right now you're verbally committed
to Virginia State.
What is that? Let everybody know. That's
it's a D2. They're actually getting ready to class up, so like they're going into the process of. I think the year I get there is gonna be like a shadow year, but they're going up to like Division 1. They'll be like in the MEAC, if I'm not mistaken, with Howard, Norfolk State, Delaware State. So they getting ready to move up in classification, hopefully.
Yeah, and you've been in talks with some other teams. We won't get into that detail. We don't get into those details, but. I think the future is extremely bright for you as a player.
It is. Can you let everybody know where they can find you and what you're looking to accomplish while you're out here, and when you're planning to leave?
What do you mean by find me?
Well, on your socials, man. Where you at? Can you go?
I mean, I got
IG. Your journey.
My IG is like FMBZP, little underscore. What's it called? What I want to accomplish really is just to develop my game a little more. I want to gain some weight. I'm trying to get to like 190 and get my handles a little better, which I feel like I can dribble pretty good.
No, your handle's nice.
My movements to be as big as I am, I feel like is pretty good. But I always been a guard since I've been like little. So it kind of just when I grew, like it just stayed with me.
That's hard.
So
he basically AD.
I was just about to ask that. So did you ever have a you had a big growth spurt. So you've always been a point guard, and do you feel like you can sort of exploit those matchups like AD does as a bigger guy? You're gonna be a 6'8", you're 6'8", so you're probably gonna play the 3, the 4, or you can play the 2. In the league, you would probably play the 2, which is crazy to think
2
about
to 3.
nowadays.
He can play some 3.
He could.
Yeah.
They would just probably have you guard, not the 3 or the 4. Just I ain't gonna.
Yeah,
based on stature.
Yeah.
That's just how they're gonna be. No, I'm not saying you're frail, but they may think you are. Yeah. So would you think that you could potentially have that type of exponential growth as a player coming from that guard background and exploit those matchups?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you ever find I guess my better question would be, did you ever find yourself in JUCO being like, oh, they got this dude on me, man. Let me go ahead and get to it real quick.
Yeah, for sure. My saying has always been, if you my height, you too slow. If you smaller than me, you too little. So that's how I deal with everything.
Big boy.
I mean, put that on a shirt.
Come on.
What is it? If you
my size, you too slow. If you smaller than me, you too little.
Come on.
Man,
that's hard.
That's tough.
That's hard.
It might need to be a tattoo.
If they're bigger than me, they still too slow.
They're too slow.
They're too slow.
Excuse me.
Might need to be a tattoo. Reggie Hall donated. Clap it up for.
Oh Reggie. Yeah. Appreciate it, Reggie.
And said, Zion, would you be down to play overseas?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the ultimate goal would be like the NBA, but like I know there's plenty of leagues overseas that pay just as good. Like the Euro League, that's pretty much the league.
Talk to Courtney.
Yeah, C4, the CBA. I mean, China League. So I mean, yeah, for sure. I want to go. I don't want to finish my 2 years at college. That's not my plan. Like I want to do something professional after this year if my numbers are right. So like, hopefully, I can get it together and put a little something together for the year over.
So when we have the next house event, hopefully, I don't know who else is going to be down, but Greg's in the chat chatting it up. If Greg and all them can be down, we need to get a workout in so they can see, because I will say this, and Jay and I have talked about it. We've trained some D1 guys. I've been around D1 guys. Your athleticism is right there with those guys.
No, it's D1 for sure. He's D1.
And we're talking about like Arkansas, like guys that we played against. Arkansas, Tennessee was good when I was in college.
Yeah.
They were number one for a while. Beat the hell out of us in Rocky Top. And we ain't gonna get into all that, but I've seen guys like Daniel Gafford who are extremely long, athletic. Your handle's a little more sharp than his too. You can shoot it better. Now he is 6'11", you're 6'8". Not much different there. You'd be surprised. But your athleticism is right there on par with like the Reggie Cheneys, the Daniel Gaffords. Admiral Schofield was extremely athletic at Tennessee. Just all these guys. So don't give up on a dream of being able to, if things didn't either pan out or you were presented with an opportunity to go D1, even if it's a preferred walk-on. Like, don't give up on that at all, because I think you could definitely make it there.
Yeah, at
that level.
I was telling Jay the other day, I was like, bro, Zion's so coordinated. Like, people his size don't be having like the footwork with it. It would be some people like you could see like they'll dribble or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, he got the footwork with it too. Like it's actually shifty.
Nah, he nice for sure.
Bro.
Yeah.
He can shoot it well.
Yeah, we getting ready for the house event. Yeah, we been getting ready. He gonna come. He's showing up with me. So yeah, this is all. Yeah, we building the chemistry already. But nah, seriously, man, I think just to kind of follow up, I think your potential is crazy, man, and we're honored to kind of help you and get you there and being a part of what we got going too, bros, because this is a brotherhood. Everybody who know me, if you come around, like, this is what we do, bro. So, I appreciate you, man. And
I appreciate you.
We're going to make something shake. Y'all follow his journey, man. I think it's something to, Zion's game for real.
One more thing, though. So, like, during the COVID year, this what really made me, like, decide I want to play basketball.
So, sorry I cut you off, but were you still thinking about baseball, too, or were you thinking about just hanging it up?
So, my freshman year of college, after my redshirt season, I came home, and it's this thing called American Legion. It was a 19 and under league, and I was like, the guy came up to me and was like, you still play baseball? I mean, I ain't threw a baseball in about 4 years, because I stopped my sophomore year because of, like, politics in my city where I'm from. It's a whole thing. Like, people didn't really like my people. So, like, it was kind of like, it was hard for me to get into things when they already butting heads. Like, they've been butting heads since they was in high school together. So, I played, and I ended up throwing, I think I got the radar gun, and I think I was throwing like 86, 87, just off of like, I haven't threw a baseball.
Ain't picked the ball up in
I ain't picked the ball up in like 4 or 5 years.
It's not easy.
Like 86.
It's not easy.
Throwing
at
86
all.
is gas.
What? Come on.
I was throwing like, but.
And you were how old at the time?
I was 18. I just turned 18.
Come on, man.
Do you want me to call Coach Van Horn, see if he got a spot for you, man? He's a little busy.
Yeah,
We'll wait
I think
till
they a little above my pay grade over here at the Arkansas, man. But,
I don't know.
We working on it.
My uncle told me to stop playing basketball. He just hopped in the car with me one day. He was like, I got your future planned out for you. Like, we're going to stop playing stop playing basketball. Give me 3 months. He said, I had you throwing 95.
Damn.
Wow.
And I was like, I thought about it honestly because the way my stuff was going at Mid-South, I was like, man, like, I don't know if this is for me. And then I was at home. I was working at McDonald's, like, during the COVID year. I wasn't at school. Like, I was really in, like, a depressed state. So, like, moving up here and then being around so many people that, like, do basketball. I didn't know there's that many, like, opportunities in Northwest Arkansas.
Come on.
Well, I'm from Southeast Arkansas. It's, like, 3,000 people in my town. I'm from Crossett, Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's right by Hamburg, where Scotty is from.
Yeah, I know one person from Crossett.
Mm-hmm.
Really, so it's just it was a really rough time, and then being able to get back into basketball and, like, you know, seeing, like, my potential. Like, I never believed in myself like that until, like, people, like, that don't owe me anything. Like, it's different, like, your parents telling you, oh, you got the potential to do this, but when you meet strangers and they telling you, like, you know, asking you where you play and asking you, like, what's your ultimate goal, and, like, they want to work with you, stuff like that.
Yeah, they see it,
it's
bro.
a different type of feeling, like, give you a different type of, like, motivation, I guess.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: would you ever consider being a two-sport athlete, baseball too, even though you hadn't picked up a ball in a couple years? How old are you now?
I just turned 22 in May.
Okay, so just turned 22.
Come on,
Happy
man, that's
belated.
plenty of time.
I mean, I've thought about it, though.
Plenty of time. 22.
I agree.
I told the baseball coach at Eastern I was gonna come try out, but, like, my coach killed me, like, body wise, like, after the season. That's probably the only person, like, I started games, like, trying to stretch on the court. Like, I would be sore every game of the year. Like, it was just crazy. He was an interesting character.
Do you take care of your body?
I
Ice
do.
bath?
I do all of that, but it's just
Okay.
like we'll do stuff like we beat a team by 70, and he was mad because we didn't beat him by more. So, like,
Damn.
after the game, we doing
What's
the,
his expectation?
we doing
My
the
Coach
tip
Carter.
drill. We doing the
Coach
tip
Carter.
drill in the middle. Like, while everybody's still walking out the gym, we're doing tip drill. We're doing line sprints, like, all this other stuff. And I was like, that's crazy.
That is
like,
wild.
That's
I ain't gonna lie.
whack.
we beat a team by 100, and I told them when we did that, like, I was like, to me, it was like karma. Like, karma was gonna get us because we forced that 100 points on them. Like,
Yeah.
like, they put the starters back in just so we could score 100, like, beat them by 100.
Damn.
And I told them, I was like, I feel like karma gonna get us. Like, that's not cool. And so, I mean,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's a lot going on up there.
Yeah.
So at Virginia State, have you talked to anybody about potentially playing baseball, or is that kind of just something in the rear view right now?
It was actually track that I was talking
I
to
think you
about.
could be a damn good track runner.
Man, hey, who are you?
Yeah.
What?
It
This
was-
man said
Well,
baseball.
you got to
I think about it.
run to jump.
I did the hurdles in state champion.
Duh.
That's not what you
Track regardless is crazy.
No, for sure.
He naming all the dope sports.
Yeah.
He said baseball. Yeah, I threw about a 90. Yeah, I probably
Yeah, I threw about 86.
D1
No
overseas.
warm up. I ain't
Oh
touched
yeah,
the
it was
ball
really
in 5
track.
years.
Damn, bro, you can do everything.
Bo Jackson. Yeah.
Basketball was my worst sport.
That's cool.
That's tough.
Nah.
Nah, that's flex. I gotta
All
go.
right, we'll see y'all later.
He
We'll holla at
BSing now.
y'all.
He
No, I'm
BS.
for real. It was my worst sport growing
That's
up.
To say that's your worst sport, then do us like that on the court. That's
what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, so have you always, I know we keep asking you questions, you probably got to go home and stuff, and I know Lainey's ready to kind of relax after her trip, but have you always been somebody that's like, I'm going to dunk everything? Because I've only seen that a couple of, Daniel Gafford was the same way. He always wanted to dunk everybody. Ja Morant, he's a guard.
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Always want to dunk everybody. Have you always been that way, or was there something that sort of kicked in, like you tried to lay up and somebody knocked you out of there and you're like, all right, I'm going to show you next time I'm going to dunk you?
Man, high school, my senior year, I was 0 for 6 on dunk attempts. Like, I was 6'5" and couldn't dunk, but it's because I had grew into my body so awkwardly. So, like, I had really bad knee problems, like jumping. Like, I remember one game I tried to dunk. Like, I just went in the locker room after I missed it. Like, I couldn't, like, walk no more. So, once I got to college, we kind of got on the Vertimax and stuff like that. And I had grew 2 more inches when I got to college. And so we got on the Vertimax, and before I know it, I went
That
from,
is
like,
crazy.
barely dunking. I could windmill. I could do all this. I could do all that. And so then, like, once I was able to dunk, like, whenever I wanted to, like, I can just walk in the gym with some flip-flops on if I wanted to and windmill. So, like, once I got to that, it's like, what am I shooting layups for? You know?
Yeah, hell.
Like, why would I shoot? I feel like a coach is more appealing, like, more appealing to me if I'm going out, I'm dunking on a 7-footer, not laying the 7-footer.
Come on.
So, I mean,
That is one thing Lainey has always said. If she could ever dunk, that would be the only shot attempt she would take in a basketball game. She would dunk.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm with Laney.
I would too, though.
What?
I would, and
But to your point though, you said your knees was hurting, my knees still hurting, so you think I'm getting a growth spurt too, don't you?
I mean, you might.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Zion. Good job. Yep.
Good answer.
Yeah,
good answer.
Yep, for sure. Okay. Well.
Okay. Does anybody have any other questions for Zion? We may take one or two more in the chat. Other than that, it's been a pretty good show. Thank you for joining us. Would you like to be back, or you just want to just kind of
cool? This is my first time, so I was a little, I never did nothing like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you, man. Sure is.
Yeah. We can media train you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'll probably get that at your school, but we can definitely do that.
I used to try that when I was younger. My dad used to give me a sheet of paper of questions and he'd ask him.
Come on.
Questions. He said,
getting them league ready.
You're gonna be a star when you get older. So you
come on. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard.
Anything else? I'm not seeing anything in the chat. You guys got? I think we may be a little bit behind too on the feed, but you guys got anything? Anything else y'all want to talk about?
No, I think we solid, bro. I just kind of want the people to know who Zion is and tap in with his story. I do.
One final question from Sam Lynn.
What are you talking about?
How many buckets C-Dot finna give Jalen?
So when is it? Is this like?
Nah, Jalen got to take a break, man.
But okay, so my question was going to be like the House event is your main event, your main card. Would you be the first fight on the main card, you and C-Dot, or how's that going to work? Or is this just a little beef y'all got going?
This between them, I think.
Okay.
You know, just Dre gonna try to market it though. This between them. What? Y'all know who Dre is? Well, if y'all don't know, y'all finna find out.
Dre Al Heyman.
Yeah, tight. Dre gonna put something together. Now, of course, he has to start his therapy.
Right.
So it just kind of depends on when they can put that together. But
Yeah, I'm low key. I kind of regret working out with y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I'm like. The other day, I was about 95% sure that I tore my knee again because it was super swollen and I was just not able to move like much at all. But now it's dropped to about 50. And even today we was at Springdale and like I'm trying to move right, move left. It's just like it hurts a lot right now. So I'm gonna chill. It's just it got hard just watching basketball. Like I was kind of losing that mental battle with just seeing everybody just. Cause I love the game, bro. Like I really do. I love playing.
Yeah.
So it's just hard just seeing everybody playing, and I'm not able to, participate. So I kind of caved, and I was. You gotta think it's been a year. Like June 13th, that was the 1 year anniversary, like of me tearing it. So it's like I've sat out for a year. So I just I jumped the gun, and I wanted to just play with y'all. But
pause.
Pause. But yeah, I'm done for now. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Be responsible, locking on this physical therapy, and yeah.
All right, so two more things. Jars in the chat said,
Yanni
finish PT already, facepalm, and then It's Dre had a good question. He said, "Would you rather?" I guess this is for you, Zion. Would you rather be player A, D1 college player, 8? I guess you can say 9 points per game, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 12 minutes a game, participate in March Madness, or player B, Division III college star, 32 points a game, 7 boards and 6 rebounds, 34 minutes, and player of the year.
That's easy.
It's easy for me too, and I probably wouldn't be the answer y'all would pick.
Which one you going with?
I would say to me, like it depends on what like if you're like high major D1, like let's say you're in a Power 5 school or something, like 8 points per game is like 9 points per game to me. It's
solid.
Mm-hmm.
Solid. It's real solid. D3, I mean, the competition level not really there. It's college basketball, I get that, but like as far as like comparing it to like a high major player and then a D3 player, a lot of times,
There are some D3 players that can go though.
I know.
Yeah,
the little Jewish guy with the cap, you ever seen him before?
Yeah.
He can go 50 points a game and like scoring 50 and stuff like that. But me personally, like as far as like, I'll probably do that.
Taking player A?
I'll probably do player A.
I'm taking player A. That March Madness experience is crazy.
I bet.
It's crazy.
I bet, bro.
And I didn't even play.
Yeah.
I was just on the bus.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
No, I got you though. Yeah. Ain't no doubt. Because D3, if I'm me going D3, I ain't averaging 30. Like, I ain't.
You putting it into perspective?
Well, I might as well try this D1 thing, average about 5 and say I did it.
Even just that gear treatment, all that, like with
the gear.
He gonna want the gear.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, like, that March Madness stuff is crazy, though.
It looked crazy on TV, and just like seeing behind the scenes videos.
Bro, I've told the story, and I'll tell it again. I don't know if I ever told you. We landed in Detroit. There was like 10 cop cars on the runway. I was like, man, what are all these cop cars for? We landed in Detroit, bro. We were like an 8 seed.
Yeah.
Lose first round. Go figure. But we on the bus, and I'm looking at my phone, whatever, talking to people, and here these cop cars keep flying by on the right side. I'm like, man, what are they doing, bro?
Yeah.
Like, whatever, cool. So we get to a part where we start getting to like the city of Detroit, and there's on-ramps everywhere on the freeway. These cops were pulling in front of the on-ramps, bro, letting us go on the bus. We had one cop in front, one behind us. Everybody else was going to the on-ramp, stopping traffic.
Come on.
So nobody would wreck, so we could just keep going straight on through.
Police escort.
How was coming through?
Police escort, bro.
How was coming through, man?
And I'm like, when I tell you could, nah, I ain't gonna say that because we'll get taken down. You can pretty much bring anything you want on the trip. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
Anything you
How
want.
was coming
you know
through?
how important you would feel getting a police escort like that?
Man,
Like,
very.
I'm gonna feel like the president, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you pull
That's a good feeling
to
for
go
sure.
to the airport. You don't even go through the airport. You pull around back on the gate. You
How
walk
was
on the
coming
runway.
through, man?
You getting your flicks outside of the
Swear.
plane and all that.
Swear.
When y'all left, what they do?
When we left, they kicked us out at 8 a.m. When we lost. When we lost, they was like, nah, y'all can stay the night, but you got to go in the morning. Like, and not only do you have to go, but you got to go at like 7 a.m. No, like I was still sleepy on the bus. Like, man, I hope we packed everything.
Right. No escort or nothing. Get out.
But it was cool.
The escort, all right.
Even conference tournament, SEC championship, and semifinal and the championship, you got a police escort.
Yeah.
You drive straight to the arena.
That's dope. That's
Like,
dope.
it's cool, bro. It's crazy. They wand you. You got police dogs. Snipe couldn't manage.
Oh yeah. He's right.
They had the police dogs out and everything. Like, it's a different feeling for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
And you get to be involved in all kinds of stuff like the Nike tournament. Like Lainey said, Lainey's starting her podcast back up. If you guys want to hear D1 stories between how Lainey and I, also maybe how we met or our experiences on the men's and women's basketball side in Division I, you can go subscribe to her channel.
Yeah.
We'll put a podcast out with that. We may go live, may take live questions. Y'all go subscribe to her channel, Delaney Osborne. Other than that, I don't have anything. Lainey, you have anything? Jalen?
Good.
Z?
I appreciate y'all having me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm chilling. You got anything?
I'm chilling,
Oh,
bro.
actually, I do have something.
Uh-oh.
Spoiler alert. Me and Zion got some stuff coming out.
Oh
Just
yeah.
leave it at that.
Oh yeah.
Gosh.
Leave it at that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, I don't have anything. Y'all stay. Oh, Greg says tag your channel, Lainey, real quick before we get out of here in the chat.
Tag Laney's spot.
We'll type it in the comments, Greg. You can come back and subscribe. Send
Good.
Send us home.
GG's G. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.